We really, we love the wines that we make. We make them for ourselves, but we also make them for the public. And so far, we've had tremendous response to all of our wines. And each year, as Whitney said, we learn more and more about the vineyard and about the winemaking aspect of it. And every year, we think the wines are getting better and better.
Yeah. Hi there. Today, we're at Yates Family Vineyard, and I'm speaking with Michael Yates of Yates Family Vineyard, and he's going to tell us about their family vineyard and winery and his operation. He works with his two daughters, and I'm really excited to hear that story. Hi, Michael.
Hello. This is a vineyard that's been in our hands for about 60 years. My grandfather bought it back in 1950, and we've been growers up here, farmers up here on Mount Veeder in the hills between Napa and Sonoma for 60 years. Tremendous flavors off of this vineyard. The great thing about the mountains up here is we get some intense flavors, concentrated flavors, very sought after grapes, and hence we are all estate grown, so all of our own grapes go into our wines. Well, I would like to introduce you to my daughter, co-winemaker, Whitney Yates Hanes, and my #1 grandchild to be. Whitney and I make the wines together. I would say that our wine style is a combination of Bordeaux and California.
Yeah, we're really hands-on farmers. We put a lot of extra effort into growing our grapes, and then we really let the grapes kind of express themselves during fermentation, and we get a really great wine product off of our extra efforts in the vineyard. So this is our 10th anniversary for making Yates Family Vineyard wines, and we are really looking forward to the next 10 years.
Hi, I'm Mary Yates, and welcome to our tasting room. We are actually in the barrel room of Hendry Ranch Winery in Napa, right outside of the Mount Veeder, which is where our vineyard and our growing of the grapes are. We have been family friends for a while with George Hendry, and he has let us take a little portion of his barrel room and make it our own tasting room. And this is where we store our barrels. So when you come to visit us in our tasting room, our tastings are complimentary with the 5 wines, because we are open 7 days a week by appointment only. So give us a heads up and we'll come down and get you all ready, and we'll taste you on some wines. You will probably talk to me. I'm going to start you off with our 2008 Viognier, which is actually our first white wine that we added to the portfolio this year. We have about an acre up at the vineyards where we grow our Viognier.
And what are the characteristics of a Viognier? What are we looking for here?
Well, it's not quite the buttery Chardonnay, which you hear a lot about, but it's got a little bit of the more tropical fruits into it. So it's got pineapples and bananas. It's kind of exotic to the Napa. It's only been in Napa Valley since 1990. Cheers.
Cheers.
So the next wine is our 2005 Alden Perry Reserve. It's actually named after my grandfather and great-grandfather. They bought the vineyard in 1950, so it's kind of our tribute to them. Alden was my grandfather, Perry was my great-grandfather. So cheers.
Hey.
55% Merlot, 25% Cabernet Franc, and 20% Cabernet Sauvignon.
Well, as you can see, this is Yates Family Vineyard. We're very, very blessed to be able to work together every day. We actually do like each other. We enjoy this business so much, and we hope that shows through our wines, through our tasting room experience that you'll get if you give us a call. We feel, since we know the vineyard so well, that we can really get those flavors out of the different blocks. Each one has its own microclimate. The soils are different. We get these tremendous, our Merlot, I think, and our Cabernet Franc and our Cabernet Sauvignon are the best that we think in the whole of Napa Valley.